Open letter to Mitzi Miller, Editor-in-Chief, Jet Magazine. Mitzi Miller, why should anyone care that you, the Editor-in-Chief, Jet Magazine, made disparaging remarks about Fantasia Barrino's former inability to read? I'm almost certain it was not your intention to have your Facebook comment read around the world. It was only by chance that we were able to get a true glimpse of what your genuine thoughts and feelings are regarding a social stigma that even today, in 2013, has millions of Americans in a stranglehold. I'm speaking of illiteracy. There are 4 levels of literacy to which one can perform. Below basic, which is the most simple and concrete literacy skills. Basic, simple and everyday literacy activities. Intermediate, moderately challenging literacy activities. Proficient, complex and challenging literacy activities. Jet Magazine's consumer base has to function at a level no less than below basic. If Jet's consumer base were to fare less than that, the magazine would have to reduce itself to a mere pictures-only book. And this right here isn't funny. It's ironic that Jet Magazine is home-based in Chicago, Illinois. I wonder if there's a direct correlation between literacy achievement measurements and crime statistics. Mitzi Miller, you were described as an industry veteran, according to an article written by Lauren Williams posted on TheRoot.com, April 20th, 2011. Jet Magazine gets new top editor. Here's an excerpt. Desiree Rogers, CEO of Johnson Publishing, said in the announcement, "We continue to implement our corporate strategy of placing industry veterans in key management roles at Johnson Publishing. Mitzi brings an impressive journalistic record to her role and will begin the process of assessing the future of Jet as she takes on the leadership of the magazine." Mitzi, clearly you are proficiently literate. You have impressive accolades firmly clinched: best-selling author, public speaker, award-winning journalist, screenwriter, and contributing editor for Essence magazine. It is blatantly obvious that you are more than capable of drafting an apology less offensive as the initial Facebook insult. Your apology felt devoid of sincerity and insight as to how comments such as the ones you espoused erode the self-esteem of people who struggle with illiteracy and the daily challenges they face to overcome it. It would not be a mistake to interpret the tone and sentiment of your apology as arrogant, condescending, and disingenuous. It would appear that there is a correlation between literacy and your personal financial health. Mitzi Miller, you have some sincere apologizing to do. You owe an apology to Fantasia Barrino, to people who are illiterate and trying to become better, and to the scores of people who were and still are deeply offended by your insensitive remarks and attempted apology. I don't think you should be fired. Everybody makes mistakes. I think you should stay on at Jet Magazine and continue the good work of its founder, John H. Johnson. Complete the mission that CEO Desiree Rogers felt so confident that you could handle. I do believe, Mitzi, that you should revisit the situation and lend a hand up. Redirect some of your focus to assist in resolving the problem of illiteracy. Help people in their journey to become proficiently literate. You have to own this, Mitzi. You can't sweep this gaffe under a rug. We demand better. Where much is given, much is required. Oh, and one more thing. Had a person of any other race made comments about people who are illiterate in the manner and context that you did, our Black community would be clamoring for their head. You remember Don Imus. Sincerely, Mel Cruz, Indianapolis, Indiana.